Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another news video or something. I don't know. So there's the KOF King of Fighters collaboration that's coming to JP. They just released. I think this was released they streamed it like 3 hours ago. But they did a live stream where they showed off the characters and everything like that. So I thought it would be kind of cool to look at them really quick, just because I know that it's probably not going to be that long until they actually come over to the global version of the game. If it's anything like the Attack on Titan collaboration, which came like 2 weeks or 3 weeks after the JP release of it, we should be getting it pretty soon. So, obviously you can see it right here. I actually have never even heard of King of Fighters, which is probably I maybe have seen like some of the characters and stuff like that here and there, but as far as I know, I've never played it or anything like that. I don't know who any of these characters are, but obviously there's going to be some tickets and stuff like that they normally do for the collab banners and stuff like that, so you're going to be able to get those. I'm assuming they're probably going to do like some bundles or whatever in the shop where you can get, X amount of tickets for, X price, and then they'll probably have a guaranteed collab unit ticket like they always do for like $24-ish on global. They have like a little, that's really loud. They have like this little cinematic thing that I kind of want to see. So we'll look at this really quick. Sorry, I don't know. I maybe should have took the face cam off, but I thought it was whatever. So Taizu's an alcoholic now. Story progresses. God, he throws far. This is kind of cool, honestly. I don't think we've actually been to this area on global, but on JP, like their newest summer event was in this area that he's in right now, and I think there was another event there as well for them. Okay, so I don't know any of their names, so this is, kind of weird for me, but Taizu's like, ooh. Nice. So, I don't know what the deal with that is, honestly. Like, I don't know who that character is. He looks a lot like the other character that was kind of like data mined or whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen all 4 of the characters due to like Twitter leaks and stuff like that. But looks like they're doing a login event where you're going to get free tickets. It looks like if you save them up, you'll probably be able to do just a, free multi or whatever, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tickets. And then so it'll be 14 tickets overall. I'm assuming these probably aren't multis. They're probably singles. So I would definitely save up and do 1 multi, so that way you can do get an extra character out of that, because the multis are 11. But they're going over some, it looks like there's some special missions or whatever that they're going to be doing, so you can get more tickets and stuff like that, which is kind of nice. It looks like you can get, there's a number there. I can't tell what it is because I'm on the highest resolution, and I still can't read that, but it looks like you're going to be getting multiple tickets from that. There are costume outfits and stuff like that for one of the characters. I don't know. There's 2 girl characters and 2 guy characters. The 2 guy characters look like they're the same guy, but one of them's evil, to me at least. It could be completely wrong, but I'm assuming if that is the case, and it is the same guy, just one's evil and one's not, I'm assuming the good guy will probably end up being like an SR, and that'll be the one that we get for free if they continue the same sort of pattern as they do with the other collaborations. So, it looks like there's some sort of like exchange shop or something. Actually, I don't think that is an exchange shop. I don't know what that is, because you're not trading anything for anything. It looks like there's just maybe like rewards for doing specific things or something, like a task list or something like that. So they still go over it a little bit here. But you can see you get a part 2 ticket and some diamonds. You get the character from that. So maybe there's a way to get the character for free. Or I think that was a cosmetic, actually. if we go back to the full screen version. Yeah, I think that's a cosmetic because that little symbol in the top right, I think, is like a clothes hanger. They go over the KOF events or whatever, which is kind of interesting. And I guess it's they put it together like a tournament bracket almost, because obviously it's a fighting game. So you like fight them in an arena, which is kind of cool in my opinion. I have no idea what any of this stuff is because I don't read Japanese. But as you can see, with different kinds of screenshots and stuff like that, it looks like we're going to be rewarded with these little like stamp things. It looks like they're like the wax coating things that you put on a letter. But you can also get, it looks like awakening stones, which is kind of cool. This is kind of interesting though. The big evil guy is getting his own sort of final boss, and the only reason I can tell that is because he gets costumes and there's these little medals that the normal final boss people have, and then, you know, obviously there's the hard difficulty, hard, extreme, and hell difficulties, which come with their own respective CCs. You get, you know, different kinds of stuff. They're getting super awakening coins, which I guess that will just be replaced with something else for us. I'm assuming we're probably not going to get Super Awakening between now and the time the collab comes out for us. So it'll probably take a couple of weeks for them to like translate everything for the collab and, you know, swap over any of the things that we don't have and, you know, swap around some of the rewards, and they'll see how it goes. Because obviously they changed the that Titan Conquest mode or whatever like that on the Attack on Titan collaboration, so that way we couldn't farm it infinitely like they could on JP, which a lot of people were disappointed about. So I'm assuming they'll probably try to fix any sort of like big major, you know, like exploits or anything like that people find in the JP version of it. So before it comes to global, there's some sort of chest that has the, you know, King of Fighters logo on it, which is kind of interesting. And I would assume these are the materials that you can get out of it, but I'm obviously not very sure on that. And then they go over some of the characters, like animations and stuff. Okay, so it's the ultimates. This is the first character. What was what was the point of that? Okay. So she she just changes into a bikini nonchalant and then changes back and then shoots a beam at you. Okay. Okay. And then they go over the character a little bit. So this is her. I don't know what her name is or anything like that because they have actually got it translated into Japanese. But you can see that she's got a debuff card and a regular attack card, and then obviously her ultimate. And then I couldn't tell you what her, you know, passive does. I'm sure there will be some people who can read this and translate it for other people and stuff like that. But I can read this too. There's a 2 right there. So maybe for like 2 turns something will happen. I don't know. Obviously, I am not the guy to go to about certain like that kind of stuff. So moving on. Here's the character that I feel like everybody's going to be trying to go for. Big waifu status, obviously. I think this is really cool because he like falls down in the background. I thought that was actually kind of funny. But yeah, she's really cool. Like with the whole fan and everything, I feel like she's going to be like the fan favorite that everybody tries to pull for. Alright, and then we can look at her skills and everything as well. So it looks like she just has 2 attack cards, an ultimate and her passive. She's got, you know, a very revealing design, but I don't know. She's cool with the fan and everything like that. She's got she's nice hair. She's like the typical like anime girl in my opinion. Like she looks very like Japanese anime girl. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but there's no numbers in this one, so can't help you there. We'll move on. I don't want to skip it. Okay. So this is the regular guy. Like I said, I don't know if this is like the good version of the guy and then the other one's the bad version of the guy or what, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. They almost look like the same guy. But I don't know. Their moves are obviously kind of they almost look kind of vanilla. Like they're not very like extravagant or anything like that. The ultimates are, at least, but they're from a fighting game, so I don't know exactly like what else you would do with them besides putting like some of their like fighting moves or anything like that. But he's got just 2 regular attack cards as well. He does 5% of something, so that's whoo, very cool. Okay. They keep doing this whole like, here you go. Alright, so this is the big evil guy. Good God. That one was actually kind of cool. Okay. I gotta go over his stuff. Yeah. So he has a debuff card as well. And then he has an attack card. And 50% HP something. That might be HP related stats or something like that. 50% over here. Another HP here. I just really don't know. So I'm not going to even like attempt to try to figure it out. There's a banner for them and everything like that, obviously. It looks like there is a 300 mileage and a 600 mileage. I'm assuming it's probably like the rest of the other, or like the collab on, or the collab on Titan banner, where at 300 you're going to get a random SSR, and then at 600 you're probably going to be able to choose between any of the whatchamacallits, the SSR featured collab characters. But they're all on the banner and they're all SSR, so I don't think they're doing a free SR character with this one, actually, which is kind of upsetting because I don't know, like, unless they end up just giving one of the characters away for free, like they did with like Benimaru on Global, or I mean they gave us Aaron for free and Rimuru, the slime Rimuru, on the other collabs, but I don't know, it's going to be kind of weird if you can't get any of the collab units for free. But then again, I mean, I don't know, whatever. So that's kind of interesting. I kind of hope they do give a character away for free, because that would be kind of nice, obviously, because a lot of people have already spent their gems and stuff like that on Global. I guess I'll probably just start saving at this point. I know, so they announced the whole like classroom thing coming out, like the beginning semester themed events and stuff like that. And I'll just put this on in the background while I talk, because I think they're using the new characters. But they announced the beginning of the semester event or something like that, where they're going to be doing like classroom themed furniture decorations and school outfits or something like that for different characters. I did not know it at the time, but Gloxenia and Zeldris both get classroom outfits. So if they do that anytime soon, they're probably going to have to release both of those characters within the next couple of weeks or so. And Zaratros is also going to get released at some point, because he is like the go-to unit for the final boss Deanne that they teased in the new dev notes. So there's a couple of characters that I would really like to have that are coming out soon. Like, I would really like to have Zaratros, or not Zaratros, Zeldris, but I may end up having to just skip on him, because I'll probably end up just saving up for this collab banner, because obviously you never know when these collabs are going to be coming back, so I'd like to try to get some of these characters while I can. But yeah, take that into account, I guess. I don't know if there's really any other information in this that we can really go over. What is this? They're showing us something. Character select. Okay, so you pick a character. Oh, and then you have to tap against one of the demons? Huh. And then he attacks the demon? You win. Score 807. Okay. That was kind of uneventful, but I don't know what I was looking at there. So, pick a character. Looks like you can use all 4 of the new characters, like the collab units. You got Meliodas, King, Bon, Elizabeth, Gother, Deanne, Merlin, and Escanor, and then Hawk is like the random chooser, I guess. and you pick the character, you tap whenever it gets to max, and then you win. I don't really understand that. Do you get rewards or something like that for it? And then it looks like maybe this is some sort of like contest or something like that. I'm not sure, because obviously they have the Twitter handle and everything. Maybe like it's like a retweets goal or something like that, so that way we can get free diamonds or something. And I think that's pretty much it. I think these are the tickets. So it's 14 tickets. This is probably from the login event. And then, 10 tickets for something else, 10 tickets for something else, 10 tickets for something else, and then 6 tickets. Looks like maybe for a Twitter goal or something like that, they'll give out 10 tickets or something. I'm not quite sure. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent collaboration. Like, there's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on with it. Obviously, JP, I think, got it this morning. I'm not quite sure on that. But if they did, then I'm sure there's going to be a lot more information coming out very, very soon. And yeah, so look forward to it on Global coming up very soon, I guess. So keep a lookout. Anyway, that's pretty much it. It's been like 16 minutes already, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to, I'll actually leave a link to this live stream just in case you were not following the 7 Deadly Sins YouTube page. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video or something. So feel free to subscribe and all that jazz.